Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Carnivores the Middle Islands, where we're going to see about, again, maybe just a couple more episodes, and then we'll be finished off with Middle Islands as a series. We've basically shown off the majority of the roster now. All I think I'm really going to go for is... Actually, I don't even know. I don't want to use the scope missile launcher, but, should I just do, again, what I have? Might as well just, I guess, take the whole roster, really. All we've got left to do is show off the maps a little bit, and then that'll be this series done. What's probably going to happen, and you guys will actually be able to start seeing this the same day this goes live, is with Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt coming out on the Switch, which kind of seems just like a re-release of Dinosaur Hunt Reborn, I'm going to do a series on the Switch version. And I'll put that up on the channel as like a series, and that'll take over Monday once Middle Islands is over. But until Middle Islands does reach its end, because I don't like cutting a series off early unless it's like doing really poorly, we are probably going to have this go for the 2 episodes, and then Dinosaur Hunt will start at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then switch over to the regular time slot for Middle Islands. So that's kind of how that's going to work. I guess I'll go for Tranks. I don't super need the points, but I mean, we gotta do something, I suppose. So we're just going to take a look at these final few maps in the next couple of episodes, try for the Thunderbolt. Maybe even next episode will be the last one, because, again, Nightmare I can't see hunting very much on. It hurts the eyes to look at the preview image itself, so if it's going to be a map like that, it might just be one drop in, take a look, oh god, it haunts my eyes, and we'll head off and just do something else, but I think everything's looking good. So we've been through Quagmire Marsh already, so next is Merciless Swamp. This part of the small continent houses a large swamp in the middle that contains dark green grass, which makes the trees and plants have a greenish tint to them. The swamp is littered with small holes in the ground that hold poisonous gas, which will kill any animal unfortunate enough to fall in. So we may have to be careful about where we go on this map, but everything's looking good, so we'll hop right in and, you know what, I might as well just take everything. Let's hop in and get to a brand new hunt. Okay, so we're all loaded in here now. Just gonna take a little look around in case anything is going to start coming after us or not. Doesn't look like it. I think we're kind of in a calm spot. Okay, so just try and get my bearings a bit here. Now, supposedly, from comments that were coming in from Matman in the last video, is that the previous map, this map, and the next map are all kind of, like, interconnected in a way. Like, they're on the same landmass. It's just that they're, like, different regions of it. So this is, I guess, supposed to be the eastern part, because it's supposedly boomerang shape, but we'll just kind of go along and see what we find. I do hear some footsteps, but I don't... Oh, actually, those might just be my own. I might be being a bit of an idiot here. I think the problem is I was playing Siberian Expedition as one of the mods I was covering before. Okay, I don't know if that is actually just me I'm hearing or not, but I was playing Siberian Expeditions, and one of the things about that mod is you tend to be a bit more cautious and careful. Oh, okay, I'm guessing that's like the poison gas hole they were talking about. Wasn't expecting it to be, like, super deep like that. I thought it'd just be, like, a little smaller chasm, or, well, maybe not chasm, but just, like, a little drop, so that probably means we're safe to cross here. That's basically just a regular map, just there's a bit of it is flooded. I was expecting the road to just keep going through like that. Okay, but we'll just kind of walk around a bit, see what we can find. There are a few landmarks on this. I think on, like, the past, like, the previous map, this map, and another map, and the next map, but I can't remember exactly where. I think it was supposedly northish, but I'm not certain. So, because this map, or, well, this mob, we don't have to be, like, super cautious as we, like, go around and explore and stuff. I'll just probably keep sprint on, and then we'll just keep an eye out in case anything does come after us, or gets attracted to us as we're exploring. So I'm going to try heading up more to the north. Because I can't remember if that was the general area where it was or not. And unfortunately, one of the problems with Carnivores being as old as it is as a game, I can't, like, Alt-Tab easily to bring up the comments for where I'd be wanting to find the information. Just because then otherwise the audio becomes horrendous. Like, it almost sounds like the game crashes its audio, because it's just this long, droning, ear-splitting thing that happens if you do Alt-Tab from Carnivores. It's usually one of the things where everything you should prep beforehand, if you're smart and professional, which I clearly am not, and then load up the game and just kind of go through there. It's not something you can just, like, give me a minute, I'll pull this up, and I'll look at this, and... No, you do that, you're probably going to kill your ears with how the audio just glitches and has so many issues. Okay, but we're getting a little more up to the northern end here. Haven't seen anything so far, and then this is might also be a bit of a weird map to find things on as well. Because there are so many, like, pockets of... Well, maybe not these kinds of pockets here, but all of the water in that, it might make pathfinding a little more difficult for some animals. The carnivores I don't think should have problems, though. I think that's something the AI has, like, already programmed in, that even if there's water, the carnivores will just swim through it. Well, we're up around the northern end here. And not seeing anything. No, well, there's a little bit of something different, so maybe it was worth it to come up here, because those look like really big, bright green mushrooms. I don't think that was actually something that was mentioned or not. Let me take a look up here. Yeah, I don't know if there was any mention of the weird mushrooms up here or not. I know where there's supposed to be, like, a killing ground on the map somewhere, which I'll have to probably do some more wandering about until I can find it. Let me try looking at this little mountain here. This... As one of the things that's kind of nice on certain mods is that there's, like, areas of interest. You can almost... Oh, was that something? Maybe just ambience. If there are areas of interest on the map, sometimes they do a little bit of hinting towards it by using the, like, overhead map you have here. Like, a certain area will be patched or colored in with different terrain, or you can see something like different formation that looks a bit interesting to go take a look at. There is, like, on Giant's Footprint, or whatever the map is called, where it does have the giant, like, dinosaur footprint to it. Actually, you know what? Now I've been going around, I haven't actually seen any, ambient animals on this map. Like, there's no Tapejara, there's been no little things. That's kind of bizarre now that I think about it. Oh, well, there's a Protoceratops. I guess we'll just take him down. He's kind of the only thing we've seen this entire go-about so far. But yeah, I'll keep going east and then probably maybe cut our way south along here. Got you as a little one. I was kind of, again, expecting to see more. And yeah, again, because this is an older mod, the texture issue is because I use the Direct 3D for, like, the video render software. I kind of do that just so that way the capture is easier for my computer. There's no, like, weird super lag issues to it. I'd probably recommend, if you're just playing for yourself and wanting to enjoy it, to use the 3DFX Glide. But I found for, like, trying to capture on OBS, I've had a couple of issues where the 3DFX Glide causes, like, the encoder to overload. Oh, is this something? Possibly. Oh, no, actually it looks like maybe this is just, like, the Yeah, it might just be the border wall to the water. Although, truth be told, it's actually not... If it is, it's fairly inland. I don't think I'll be able to climb up that. Don't see anything in the woods coming towards us. Not that anything super fast and going to surprise us. But again, it doesn't hurt just with how some of the animals can be. But yeah, this seems to... Okay, so this does go basically the whole stretch of coastline. I'm just trying to look if there's anything, like, overhead-wise that's interesting, but nothing super stands out. Oh, well, we got another thing we can get up there. It's basically like a cardboard cutout you just kind of shoot a little cork gun at. Just... Okay, I think that was ambience, but I scared the crap out of me there to hear it. Right, shotgun? Yeah. There we go. I mean, big overkill for poor SurvivalVis using the shotgun, but as you can see, they are tiny, tiny things, so the shots can definitely miss or go around his tiny little frame. I'm going to get the X-Rifle just in case, because, like, that... Maybe there's a Giga trying to come in from somewhere. Because just all of a sudden there's a dinosaur roar, and that just kind of like, whoa, what's going on? It doesn't seem like anything's, like, triggered or is trying to come after us. And yeah, running around on the map here... God, a minute, this actually kind of reminds me a bit of Fallen Kings with the... I guess it was this... Well, I say second map. I gotta admit, Fallen Kings was a bit of a cluster mess of a bunch of stuff trying to go on at the same time. Like, there was the one map where it was kind of almost like an Everglades-esque map, which does kind of come through, like, feeling here. But here, because there's more land alongside all of these, like, pools of water, I think it works a bit better. And also that the... Well, actually, no, the foliage wasn't too bad. I know the first map of Fallen Kings, though, way too heavy on foliage that was put in there. Oh. Oh, one of our mosasaur guys. I just saw the big teeth in the distance and, uh-oh, is that a Giga or something? But no. Just you bobbing around. I can just swim over and see him. Yeah, you just kind of see his back bobbing up there. Interesting little find. Okay, so where do I want to keep going? I mean, we've kind of gone on a loop up there, so I guess we'll swing down to the southern ends of the island. Well, maybe not island, but map. See what else we can find. Oh, well, we found a Suko. Who, yeah, the X-Rifle is just really dang powerful. It has basically become just using a cork gun to shoot the cardboard cutouts. But as we go along, we'll probably run into a Giga sooner or later, or it'll find us. Probably that one, because I don't think we'd really be able to sneak up on the Gigas with how sensitive they are. I gotta remember, if I go backwards, for some reason it sounds like I'm stomping my way back. Okay, but where... I'm trying to see if there's anything else kind of interesting on the map that could be like a landmark to go to, but nothing's super popping out to me. I really gotta remember that I might actually make it a couple more episodes after this one, just so that way I can get, like, the landmark features of the maps in. Like, I don't think it's going to have anything that's really, like, super weird, like Carnivores Genesis with the Runes of Atar, or, well, even the final map, too, with the electric tree groves. But still would be nice to kind of show off some of the hidden stuff, if possible, in Middle Islands. Another one of those poison pockets. Yeah, I'm surprised that... I guess because I have such an expanded roster picked, we're not going to see possibly that many animals. Like, there might be more things like the Protoceratops, the Ardromius, kind of the guys that aren't going to run in towards you. That, or they might be more stuck on, like, little islands. Actually, you know what? What I'll probably do is... if all I'm doing is trying to show off the map, maybe I'll even actually take the little bit of points that we got from this, head out for a minute, then go find the comments so I know what area I should be searching in to find that for this video. It's like, say, wandering around and using, like, the overhead, there's not that much that really helps clue you into... Well, surprised Coelophysis out of nowhere. But yeah, there's not too much that I can really say looking at this map that kind of tells me this is a little interesting or this is a bit peculiar. Let's look here. Let's look there. Let's try for that. So I don't see anything else coming our way either. So I'm just going to try to see. The only thing that looks a little bit different might be down over this way. But yeah, with Middle Islands being one of the series that I've done the shorter episodes on, I'm alright with making the time limit stretch a bit more in order to try to get the content in. Just because this is one of the Carnivores mods I really don't see like coming back to. It's definitely kind of... well, it's a classic one for the community for certain. But it's also more dated and you can feel that too. Oh. Well, I wasn't expecting to find you here, but I'll take you. No, this is where everybody's been hiding. Seems like I went to the wrong end of the map, then. Yeah, you just kind of keep snoozing, making what sounds you will. Okay, so I'm going to head out, or back to the menu, but then we'll hop right in so I can find out that spot on the map. Okay, so this is a new hunt that we've kind of been dropped into, so I actually have the comment from Mattman here. So unfortunately there's not much, like, direction-wise of where these things are, but they're supposedly, like, a building made out of the giant fort logs, almost, that we've seen on the other maps. And then one of the scourges, or one of the, like, gas chasms, has some dinosaur corpses to it. Unfortunately, no real directions about where they may be. And, again, the overhead map doesn't really help either. The only thing I can think of is there are certain, like, little black spots on the map, so I'll have to... I'm guessing those are what they are. But unfortunately, again, it doesn't look like there's too much of a good indication for, like, what might be the biggest of these. Yeah, I'll just have the X-rifle in case. I'm not really hunting, per se. I just want to try to see if I can find some of these things. They are small landmarks, but... I thought I heard something. Like, I don't know if there is something coming in or not, and just with how slow they are... Okay, well, let me try to see where... Like, yeah, so these little... They're very hard to spot. It's just like a single black little pixel on the screen. I swear, it sounds like there's something. Might even just be my own footsteps, but for some reason... it's almost sounding more pronounced. Okay, yeah, so I'll try going down to one more. And we'll take a look around there, but again, without any directions or clues to know exactly where things might be, I can't exactly say I'm just gonna, like, stumble around the entire map scanning for stuff. Maybe it's even just, like, the headphone popping almost because of the sounds. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Okay, but the last one looks like it's over to the southwest a bit. That we'll check. It's quite possible I actually already came this way on the previous hunt, but again, Middle Islands, with how it's been one of the series that has had the shorter episodes, and we've already, like, covered the majority of its content, I'll stretch it a little bit just so that way we wrap things up with it as much as we kind of can. It's not going to be one of the mods you'll be playing for a long time, let's probably put it that way. Yeah, here's another one of those little gorges, but nothing I can really see around it like the corpses, so I'm just going to head back to the menu here, and then we will end this episode off. I do think maybe only one or two more. We'll have to see what next week brings. Okay, so we're back in the menu, and yeah, next week I'm thinking we'll probably do the bird's nest, and the Thunderbird for sure. I probably don't need that or that, so I might take that. I've definitely been told that if you don't get a Thunderbird with the scope missile launcher on your first shot, you might as well reset the map because they're just that sensitive. And they also have a mortal zone. I'm thinking it might be the eye, but I also don't know for certain. It's something I guess we'll find out next week. But for now, thank you guys for joining me on this episode of Carnivores, the Middle Islands. If you did like the video, be sure to give us a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, let me know in the comments down below. And we will be starting Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt as a series at 4 o'clock today as well, so be sure to check that out if you're interested in the Carnivores games, just in general, or you want to see the new release. Or kind of re-release, because again, it's looking like it's just kind of like re-release in a way. We have to see what else comes like later down the line. But for now, that's going to end everything off here. Thank you guys very much for joining me, and hopefully I will catch you all in the next episode. Please remember, as always, survivors, to take care and stay alive.